there's the entrance. You can welcome drinks as well. So you got your own little table with 2 chairs there. Room number 4. You come in, then there's a little mini bar here. Inside the mini bar you've got some snacks. Well, Kit Kats. Some Kit Kat, some water, and some milk for your coffee. And yeah, just the waste bin, sink, kettle, some nice rusks and biscuits and coffee and things. Plunger if you want better coffee, glasses. And then yeah, you got a spare blanket, some hangers, safe, peaceful sleep, extra toilet roll. Down below is just some storage space. Then fan, some books, mirror, nice couch, some more art. Look at this big sliding door, nice big bed, some bedside tables with lamps. And you got your own little stoop area, yeah, so you can actually see the mountains and things like that. And up there is, that's where the pool and everything is. So I'll go show you that later. This is the bathroom. It's got a nice basin, some nice soaps, different creams and stuff like that. All very nice. That's a soft washing version. Shampoo, towels, soap, towel. Nice big bath. Some more towels. Some room spray. And a shower as well. So lots of nice things. Yeah, this is the main entertainment area. So you got a table tennis table, dartboard, got pool table, got a nice chess table. Then if you're done at the pool, then you can go nice big shower, toilet, bath, basin. Yeah, there's the pool area, the bar. Oh yeah. And then there's some back there. Zoom in for you guys. Cool. One of the first things you see when you enter the deck is this menu of what you can have for dinner that night. They've got a nice selection of wines as well. Also reasonably priced, you know, not overpriced like some restaurants in the Cape Town area. Yeah, so we went for nice rosé because it was quite nice and warm. Starter was pumpkin fritter with garlic prawns. They were really good. My wife really likes prawns, so she really enjoyed that. Also, because it was quite warm, the glass of rosé really accompanied it nicely. And main course was blue cheese and fig stuffed chicken with baby corn and rice. So it's not a heavy dish, nice light dish. And then while we were having supper, we were nicely interrupted by some buck busy chewing on a thorn tree right by the deck there. You can see the pool's right there, and the animals just come right up to the deck. You can see now. Let's be busy holding the camera towards myself. You can see how close we are. In the background there, number 4, that's where we were staying. So the animals come right up to your where you stay as well. There's a fire pit. We didn't have a fire because we were the only couple there. But the next night they had the fire. That night I didn't have a fire there. I didn't get any finish of that, unfortunately. Dessert was panna cotta in raspberry syrup. That was really good. Also not light dessert, nothing too rich. My wife really enjoyed that, and nicely presented as well. And then we saw the field mouse walking on the deck there. It's interesting to see little things like that. Maybe you see something moving, then you see something interesting. There you can see the buck again because you're walking away, followed by the beautiful sunset we had that evening. The sunsets are quite nice because you're away from the town, so you've got no light pollution ruining any sunset or stars. So I did a star trail of that evening. It came out quite not as nicely as I thought. I thought it might be a bit brighter, but yes, I'll have to change my settings a bit, and hopefully next time the star trail is a bit better. And sunrise for day 2. So day 1, you basically just have you can have drinks by the pool, and then dinner, and you can just relax. Day 2, you start off with some animal watching outside from your balcony. This is the view from our balcony or stoop area outside. Have some coffee while you're busy taking pictures and watching the animals feed. They do like to feed the animals around the bush area, which is quite nice because it allows you to get some natural looking footage or natural looking photos if you like taking photos like we do. And then that's where they like to feed the animals. They generally put some grass down because there's not a lot of grass in this very Karoo type area. Very dry, as you can see. So the extra nutrients the animals get from the grass is definitely needed. And you can see how close they are. It's probably less than 100 meters away from your room. You're having animals, which is pretty cool. I like the shot because it looks like the bucks coming out from behind the pole. Then after you finished viewing the animals from your nice deck or stoop area, then you go on the game drive. You normally go on the game drive as early as possible for those that haven't been game drives because of the animals like to feed first thing in the morning. A lot of birds and things like that. So it's good to get the animals feeding and they're out and about and they're not trying to hide away from the sun, which is only what they do for the rest of the day.
The other bucks as well. And if you guys can see his ears, look just like a donkey. When he's run, he runs also like a donkey.
Oh really?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure.
You guys have any questions about the Nyala of the roan antelope? And if you guys can see, a Nyala have only like 1 curl in his horns, where a kudu have like 2 to 3 curls in his horns. And a kudu is much bigger than a Nyala.
On the game drives, you get to see various kinds of bucks, as well as giraffes and ostriches, as well as different kinds of birds. There are a lot of black eagles and blue herons that do roam around the farm as well. We were also fortunate enough to, when we stopped for this picnic that they give to you with nice coffee and tea, we actually saw or we heard a spotted woodpecker in the forest there. So I grabbed the camera and snapped some good. That's why there's no video of that. I snapped some pictures with my camera of the spotted woodpecker.
The he or she? Oh, so there's 2 bulls.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That's a big guy. Hey, you're posing so nicely there.
The only downside to the game drive is that there are no predators on the specific game farm, but there are neighboring farms in the area that do game drives with predators such as lions and leopards and things like that. They did say that they have seen a leopard in the area. That doesn't, it's not common there, but it's in the mountain areas. And they like to hunt the buck. They actually showed us when we stopped for the picnic. He showed us like some paw prints of the predator. So he says most likely a leopard, but it could be another animal, but definitely a predator from the paw print. But because they don't have any predators, that means they do have a lot of buck, giraffes, ostriches, and a lot of the birds aren't disturbed by the animals because they're more tame and docile. You know, they're not running from predators, so which is a good thing. Yeah.
I think she's bumping him. She's like, "What are you doing here? This is my spot." She's using her neck to like bump him. Look at that.
The guide's also very informative, and they encourage you to ask questions. So when they stop, or if you want to stop, you can ask them anytime if they can stop, and you can take some pictures of a bird, which is quite good, especially if you do if you like birding. So if you see a specific bird that you like, whatever, then you can ask them to stop, and they're generally quite knowledgeable about the different animals and birds in the area. After the game drive, you're quite hungry, so your table's ready waiting for you with a menu, and there are 5 different breakfasts to choose from. You first start with yogurt with granola and fresh fruit. I had the full English breakfast, and my wife had the full Afrikaans breakfast. So the only real difference between the two of those is the sausages. One gets the brewable sausage, and one gets the cheese roller. You also get a pot of freshly brewed coffee in your own little French press, which is great because it makes about 2 cups of coffee. So if you, my wife didn't have the same cup of coffee, but I enjoy having a full cup of coffee. It's nice just to relax there, watching animals busy eating and or doing what they'd like to do, and just enjoying something in your coffee. Then later on we went back to the room just to relax a bit, and then next was lunch, which was the booty, which is kind of like a meatloaf for those that don't know what a booty is, with rice, sambals, and some chutney. We enjoyed the rest of the afternoon just relaxing by the pool with some cocktails. They've got a full bar there and a nice cocktail list, so you can just relax in the pool. We were the only couple there for that for the start of the second day. So later on there was another couple that joined us. So we pretty much had free roam of everything. It's nice to explore just around where we're staying as well. Like I found a little, looks like an ant, but it was quite large. It was probably about half the size of one of my fingers. Just walking around, we don't see ants near that big where we stay here in Cape Town. So it's quite interesting. And then later on, after about an hour or 2 after lunch, and we went for our second game drive.
We call them the McDonald's of the field.
We've had that before.
So Eugene did tell you guys.
No, we've seen that before. I think when we were at Kruger Park.
Yeah.
We used to call them McDonald's because they have M on the bun.
But the 3 black stripes at the back is very important for impala, because when any predators try to chase them, the one in front will show a direction which way you will turn. So when the predators chase them, the one in front will throw his tail, maybe to the right hand side or to the left hand side. Then the others will know the first one will go to the left. That's why a predator must be close to an impala and a springbok. An impala runs like 80 kilometers per hour.
Oh, wow.
And he can run his full speed the whole time when any predators try to chase them. And a predator run only 1 minute 60 seconds his full speed. That's why a must be close to impala and springbok.
So they can escape easily.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, the difference between a black impala and a black springbok. So a black impala don't have marks, with a springbok, the black springbok got a white mark in front of his face. So that's the difference between an impala and a springbok.
And these brown ones with the white stripes on their back?
This is the nyalas.
Okay,
I call them
small yalas. Because we saw big ones yesterday.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. So I call them the kitchen girls. Because they are always around the lots and behind by the kitchen. Okay. So the bulls turn almost like a kudu. The black one here with the white stripes is a nyala bull.
Okay.
So a nyala bull in a springbok and a kudu. So a nyala bull turns almost the color like a kudu, but a nyala is a little bit more blacker than a kudu. And a nyala has more white stripes on his body, where a kudu have less. So the nyala like 13 to 14 white stripes, where a kudu have only 8 till 9 white stripes on it.
So those ones at the back with the white and black, what are those?
That is the rowan
That's-
antelope.
Okay.
His Afrikaans name is Pastor Gemsbok.
Oh, okay.
So where he get his name is because of his face, the colors in his face. Yes, we have also a few symbols of the other bucks as well. And if you guys can see his ears, look just like a donkey. When he's run, he runs also like a donkey.
Oh, really?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure.
You guys have any questions about the nyala of the rowan antelope? And if you guys can see, a nyala have only like 1 curl in his horns, where
Yeah.
a kudu have like 2 to 3 curls in his horns.
Okay.
And a kudu is much bigger than a nyala. Well, you guys, this small one here is one of the black impala's babies.
Oh, okay. Because you can't tell which is a impala and which is a springbok. I thought the smaller ones were springbok.
No, ma'am. So a springbok got a little bit black. You see the dark brown on top, then it's a light brown. So
Yes.
between the light brown and the dark brown is a black stripe by a springbok.
Oh, okay.
So I will show you guys also when you.
So most of these are like young impalas.
Yes. So they give birth from 15 December until January.
Okay, so these are all the babies from December.
Yes, ma'am. There's a lot of. There's a few. So around here is also a few of the small ones, the babies of the impalas. So if you guys any questions about the nyala, the rowan or the impala?
But what do you guys feed them? Because I see they were putting feed out in the troughs. What do you...
It's also lucerne.
Okay. Yes,
So-
like type of grass.
Yes, ma'am. Because of we have only bushes here around
Yeah.
in the Karoo. That's why in the Kalahari the animals are much bigger than our. If you guys can, the springboks is much bigger than our springboks. The oryx, most of the animals in the Karoo, in the Kalahari, it's
Yeah.
much bigger than our
They've got more
grass. There is more.
grass.
And then after the game drive, it's time for dinner once again. As soon as you get out the vehicle and walk into the reception area, you're greeted by a lovely chalkboard with the supper you're going to be having. The starter was springbok carpaccio with sort of some greens and a little bit of a sauce. I had a nice brandy and coke there. Then your mains is lamb chops with a potato tower and candy carrots. That was actually quite a large meal. I was quite full after this. And then after that we had dessert, which is peppermint crisp top tart. It's layers of black coconut biscuit with caramel and cream all whipped together, which is quite good. Then the last day, well, the last night there, we were treated to a lovely sunset as well. All the food they serve as well is comes out quite quickly, and it's very high quality. You can tell that whoever prepares the food really likes what they're doing. Peppermint crisp tart, of course, that's one of my personal favorites. So I'm gonna be a bit biased on dessert, but yeah, it was really good. Yeah, it's good to see. Lucky we did another star trail in the evening, but it didn't come out so great, so I didn't put it in. But yeah, sunrise was the next day was quite cloudy, so it didn't come out as nicely as I'd hoped with the GoPro there. You can see the very wide angle there, and it was a bit windy. Then after that, we started packing our bags, and then we had some breakfast. Again, we started with the yogurt with granola, and there you can see the buck feeding right by the by the deck there. I had the full Afrikaans breakfast, which has the beautiful sausages, and my wife had the bacon omelette with mushrooms on the inside there. So then It's nice. They put the bacon bits on the inside and then bacon pieces on top of the omelette. There you can see I just zoomed in on the animals with our fresh coffee. Then on the way out, we just stopped at one of the hills there, so you could see what kind of view you have from one of the hills. Just a bit of the normal trail that you go out the gate, and yeah, you get some beautiful views of the mountains close to Ladismith there. Yeah, if you want more information, you can go visit rooibergwild.com, and they often have different packages, which is definitely worth it. Well, go check it out.